Previously Tamahiko's sister, Tamako makes a surprise appearance, and Tamako and Yuzu are as good as sister now. Today when Tamahiko finds himself melting due to Yuzu's touch, he tries to toughen up but fails. As Yuzu gets up after a moment of cuddling, she ends up fainting. Tamahiko and Tamako grow apprehensive as they watch Yuzu burn with fever. Even in her sick state, Yuzu tells them about the lunch she has prepared. Tamako goes to the village to call the doctor while Tamahiko tends to Yuzu. With his disability, Tamahiko ends up making a mess. Luckily, Tamako comes back with the doctor. As the doctor makes his way out, he berates Tamahiko. He tells him that Yuzu is overworked. After Tamako shows the rude doctor out, Tamahiko succumbs to his overthinking. He comes to the conclusion that he is not the man for Yuzu. Tamahiko goes to check up on Yuzu when he finds her in a distressful state. She whimpers about how she can't breathe. Upon further inspection, Tamahiko learns that her bondage is cutting her airflow. After cutting the bondage, after recovering from the shock, Tamahiko apologizes to Yuzu and tells her to go home. Yuzu hugs Tamahiko and tells him that she's not leaving. After Yuzu makes a speedy recovery, Tamako informs the two that she's returning home to pursue her dream of becoming a doctor. Tamako admits that when she saw Yuzu sick, she was overcome with a sense of helplessness. She wanted to do something for her and she couldn't. After 12 years of living selfishly, she wants to be useful to others. And of course, once she becomes a doctor, she can marry a nobleman who'll build her a clinic and a villa. Later, Tamahiko thanks Tamako. She gives Tamahiko a sharp look, making him cower. He quickly adds that it's because she helped Yuzu. Speaking of the devil, Yuzu pops by and announces a sleepover. Later when the girls have slept, Tamahiko stays up and caresses Tamako's head while thinking about how he and she shared the same loneliness. He adds that out of all the siblings, she's the one that he cherishes the most. That day, Yuzu informs Tamahiko that she's going to the village for shopping. He finds himself recalling the doctor's cruel words. Meanwhile, Yuzu becomes a target of hushed gossip. Suddenly Tamahiko comes running and tells her that they'll be shopping together. This gets Yuzu grinning happily. After coming back, Yuzu prepares a lavish meal and wishes Tamahiko a happy birthday. She then gives him a bookmark for his books. Tamahiko recalls his childhood and his lonesome birthdays. He savors the moment by hugging Yuzu. When Tamahiko hears a ruckus inside his room, he goes to check and finds a blonde woman reading his raunchy magazine. She tries to playfully seduce him and then takes off in the night. Tamahiko later realizes that the woman took his wallet and the bookmark. Meanwhile, Yuzu smells a woman in Tamahiko's room. A woman's senses are no joke. After tailing the woman, Tamahiko learns the woman has an abusive drunkard father. He silently makes his way home, but the next day Tamahiko finds himself back at her house. He asks her to return the bookmark. Instead, Ryo blackmails Tamahiko into tutoring her younger siblings. Unfortunately, when Ryo's father returns home, Tamahiko fails to retrieve the bookmark. At home, Tamahiko's overcome with guilt and begins to avoid Yuzu. Next day, Tamahiko finds Ryo at his home. Ryo spews a bunch of lies about how Tamahiko wants her as a mistress. Yuzu stands still as she listens to Ryo talk about how Tamahiko gave her the bookmark. Despite Tamahiko's justifications, on her way home, Ryo laughs and says to herself that Yuzu has no right to be happy as she was bought. Tamahiko sees that Yuzu is back to herself, but wonders if she's really okay. When Tamako calls, Tamahiko fills her in. Tamako tells him that the Kikyo bookmark symbolizes unchanging love and seeing the bookmark in another girl's hand must have been heartbreaking. Yuzu comes to call Tamahiko for dinner but finds him sleeping. Next to him are the pieces of the bookmark she made. Tamahiko wakes up and tells her that he wanted to fix the bookmark and reveals that he knows about the symbolic meaning of her present. Yuzu apologizes for her outbursts, but then unapologetically expresses her fury a little. I'm sure that this incident will make their relationship stronger. Please click the end screen for the next episode video. I'm Jenny from Quick Anime Recap and see you all next time.